So a brand new Super Monkey Ball game has been announced for the current consoles, and it is a remaster of Banana Blitz? Let's discuss right now.
I got hot sauce in my bag, swag.
A quick shout out to Sonic Fan 101. This is a fan art of Metal Duckles, and wow, I love this one. I love the message in the top right corner in particular. It's very well true. If you don't subscribe, you're dead. Thank you so much, Sonic Fan. I really appreciate this. Anyway, hello there, beautiful human. My name is RidersDX, and welcome to my channel, where today we're discussing some pretty awesome news about the Super Monkey Ball franchise. It has been announced that Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz is coming back as an HD remaster to the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Steam apparently. Super Monkey Ball has been back after a pretty lengthy hiatus, at least from the consoles, with an HD remaster. And I have some mixed feelings about this. Now, I just want to preface this video with the fact that I am very happy to see Super Monkey Ball come back. The reason I'm really happy is I actually wouldn't consider myself like a die-hard fan of the franchise, but it was a franchise I often played a lot as a kid because oftentimes when I was a die-hard Sonic fan back then, I was met with tons of Monkey Ball references in a lot of Sonic games that I played, especially the Sonic All-Stars racing games in particular, and a lot of the Sega Superstars games. Those are the games where I really got to know I and his whole game and all that. I even owned Super Monkey Ball Deluxe as a kid and also got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, and so I am pretty familiar with the Super Monkey Ball franchise, and it always just kind of seemed to me since I was a kid that Super Monkey Ball and Sonic were kind of meant to coexist with each other, and so it was kind of empty thinking about the fact that Super Monkey Ball hasn't been around for a while. So it makes me a little bit happy that Super Monkey Ball is coming back just because of that, because I feel like Super Monkey Ball and Sonic should always coexist. They were the main Sega franchises for me back when I was a kid, and I just hope that this is a really good sign for other Sega franchises coming back, because I really loved it when they were making Knights games, Samba de Amigo games and all that about a decade or so ago, and I really hope that Sega kind of goes back into that. I know Space Channel 5 also got a game recently, and so that's really awesome. But anyway, back on topic. The reason why this Banana Blitz remake kind of confuses me is why Banana Blitz? And so I think this is an obvious question that a lot of people kind of ask themselves, because I really can't think of a time that people were asking for a Banana Blitz remake, at least not compared to the likes of say Spyro or Crash or SpongeBob. I don't think there was a lot of demand for the remaster, and I just want to point out that this is a remaster, not a remake. I know I said remake a couple of times already in this video. I'm trying to make sure I get that straight. This is a remaster, not a remake, and so it's kind of an odd game to remaster because while Banana Blitz did get pretty decent reviews when it came out, it's not really considered the Super Monkey Ball game. The Super Monkey Ball game, or I should say games, that are considered the best are the original two games, and so those are the games that people would expect to get remastered in this day and age. But instead, we're getting a Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz remaster, and so my question today is, why did Sega decide to remaster this game over the other two games? And there could be a whole multitude of reasons for it. I really can't begin to think about what's going through Sega's head, but if I had to be completely honest, I think it's a little bit of a question of how popular Super Monkey Ball still is right now. And Sega was probably thinking that well, if we release a Super Monkey Ball game now, we have no idea how much it's gonna sell and how much interest there will be in the general public, and so the best way to go about assessing that is to do something like a remaster or a remake, because those are much lower budget titles, and it kind of just seems like a bit of a trend right now for Sega to go for the lower budget titles right now, and so a remaster or a remake just kind of seems like the way to go, at least for certain franchises that they're not sure of how they're gonna do in today's market. But I also think that it probably does not cost as much money to remaster Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz compared to the original two Super Monkey Ball games, because those two games are older, and so they would require much more spicing up in terms of the graphics. And Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz was only 2 generations ago. Now, granted, the Wii was a bit of a lower powered console compared to the Xbox 360 and PS3, but was still a next gen console nonetheless. And so Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz wouldn't require as much of a beefing up compared to the original 2 games. And I really think that's the main reason why they did this, because otherwise it just does not make sense to remaster this game over those 2 games, because I'm sure there was a lot more outcry for those 2 games to get remastered if there was any outcry compared to Banana Blitz. And if you look at the intro movie and then compare it side by side to the Wii version, then it doesn't seem like it's too much of an upgrade. I mean, it definitely looks better, don't get me wrong. I really like the lighting in the trailer compared to the original game. I love the coloring and the graphics look a little bit more detailed, but it doesn't look like it's on the scale of, say, Crash Bandicoot, for example, or Spyro the Dragon, because obviously those games remade are much older and require basically a whole like remake from the ground up. But Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz didn't necessarily need that. So I'm thinking that's why that they decided to make this compared to a remaster of the first 2 Super Monkey Ball games, which is kind of a shame because I think it would have been really cool to see the original Super Monkey Ball games in like HD glory. It would have been really cool to see those environments remade and just kind of see how they would look in today's context compared to like back then. But I will say, like I said before, I am happy that Super Monkey Ball is coming back, and so it really should be something that needs to be celebrated, because if this game doesn't do that well, then like I really don't know when we would see Super Monkey Ball again in the future. So you know what, I'm happy. I'm sure Sega will be happy when it comes out, and I'm sure Super Monkey Ball fans are happy because, you know, they've been in quite a drought for a while, and so I'm sure that like they are happy for this news, even if it's a little bit confusing. Now we do have some more information. There were some screenshots that were released as well, and there's also a pre-order that you can get because, like I said before, the game comes out on October 29, so it makes sense to put the pre-order out now, you know. So I'd taken the screenshot from Amazon, and they do have the box art over there. The box art looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. Then there's also the price tag, which is $40, and I have some mixed opinions about this price tag. You know, the only reason that I'm kind of like a bit hesitant about this price tag because I'm thinking a lot about the SpongeBob remake, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and so the SpongeBob remake is actually a remake and not a remaster, and so they're recreating the game from the ground up, and they're including extra content on top of the original game. And the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated game is only $30, so you have a complete remake from the ground up with bonus content that's at $30, while you have an HD remaster of a Wii title being priced at $40. And so I don't think that's really fair, but maybe there's some extra content. So that brings me to my next point, which is Amazon had some more details about the remaster itself. So let's take a look at the product description. Hold on to your bananas because Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD is rolling your way. Experience the magic of one of the most beloved titles in the series, now remastered in HD. Head back into the fantastical world of Super Monkey Ball and take back your bananas from the space alien pirate king Captain Krabuchin. Race through over 100 colorful stages and challenge your friends and family to 10 fan favorite party games. Feeling like the fastest, most maneuverable monkey around? Try out Time Attack mode or the grueling decathlon endurance run. Will you make it onto the scoreboard? Wait, did they say 10 fan favorite party games? Weren't there 50 in the original game? Yeah, you see where I'm going with this, right? I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna be too upset at them cutting out the party games because ultimately the main attraction to Super Monkey Ball is of course the main gameplay, but still it's like it's an HD remaster. You're not really changing anything, so why are you cutting out 40 of the 50 party games that you especially worked so hard to make? And so that's just a really puzzling decision, and I'm wondering if this is a typo or like an error because this really does not make sense compared to everything else. I mean, this whole game in general doesn't make sense, but like cutting out 40 of the 50 party games, that really does not make sense. Now the last bullet point, it looks like there's a time attack mode or like an endurance run. I'm not really sure those are features that were in the original game or not. If you all remember, then please let me know in the comment section below, but whether or not they are in the original game, it still doesn't really like make up for like the fact that 40 party games are cut out from this game. I mean, I don't know, that just seems a bit sketchy to me. But those are all my thoughts about this remaster. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. I'm so sorry. I know people are going to like criticize me in the comment section, but the two words just sound so similar. What do y'all think about Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD? Do y'all love it? Do y'all hate it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know what you hope for not only the future of the Super Monkey Ball franchise, but the future of Sega franchises in general. What other franchises would you like to see come back? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel if you like videos like these, want to see more more in the future, follow me on Twitter or Twitch, and join my Discord server, the Spongy Garden. A special shout out to my patrons/YouTube members, Reese Gaming and Teen Rival Sonic Gamer. If you'd like to become a patron or a YouTube member and get access to a whole bunch of different perks, then please check out the links in the description box below. Alright, thank you so much. This is Riders, riding out.